So my next one is one that's streaming right now on I believe this is on Hulu, if I'm correct. Yeah, definitely on Hulu. And it's called Fear Below. And this film, I think it is Australian. It's directed by Matthew Holmes. And in this film, after crashing their van of stolen gold into a river, ruthless gangsters hire desperate divers to retrieve it. But as a relentless bull shark hunts them below, they soon realize the greater threat may be waiting above the surface. And this film stars Hermione Corfield. We've also got Jake Ryan, Jacob Jr., Nightingale, and Josh McConville as well. Yeah, I think those are our main characters. It's a small cast, There's pretty really simple, man, really low budget filmmaking. Um, but like I said, these gangsters have pulled a heist, and during the getaway, their van crashes into a river. And these gangsters they're some bad guys, bro. Like they even killed the getaway driver, man, just to keep, from possibility the location of this van full of gold getting out. So they go around locally and find a diving team and hire them for this job. Don't really tell them what they're going after, but they kind of figure it out as they start, pulling this stuff out. But as I said in the synopsis, there is a bull shark in this water, so that brings the shark element. But it's crazy because these gangsters are really, really, really bad guys, bro. So that's why it says that the biggest danger may be above the surface. And it is because the bull shark is going to do what a bull shark does, and they've kind of figured out ways to work around him. But it's still dangerous, trying to outwit this animal, this just crazy territory, and apparently crazy hungry, So and at the same time, these gangsters are treating our crew like shit, man, and this is kind of messed up. And they even allude to the fact that when it's done, we're not going to pay him, we're just going to kill him. But
So
I
this
thought
set in the
this.
past also. I'm looking at pictures of
Yeah,
it.
that's cool too. That is a cool aspect. It's set in the 40s, so these
Okay.
guys and their diving equipment, I think it's 1947, so
Okay.
it's that period. Stuff kind of like the stuff what's my man De Niro and Cuba Gooding was
The
working
man
with.
of honor. Yeah.
Yeah, Men of Honor, that kind of diving bells and all that stuff. So that's kind of cool. And I thought it was cool to have this this period piece going on in this as well as the shark stuff. So they're going in, they're pulling the gold out, and this shark is just relentless, man. It's bad, dog. It's really bad, and I was like, this film is really low budget, but it has a lot of heart, man. The performances are solid. No one's going to get any Oscars, but everyone's good enough to get the job done. Even the gangsters, man, they're menacing. It's convincing. And the shark effects are pretty solid too, man. They did a good job, pulling that off in the claustrophobia because it's a river, so it's kind of murky,
Yeah. Yeah.
because of the sediment is being tossed up, so they got low visibility in front of them, and as well as the shark is in here, so it's kind of interesting to, that heist element in a way, having to deal with nature. 'Cause you usually see the problem being like human security guards and sentries, but to have a shark being the main concern in
Okay.
this going on around, so it's kind of cool. And these gangsters get just nastier as this draws out and plays out. So not only do they got to outwit the shark, they've got to outwit these gangsters. And this was a really fun watch, man. I think I was about to put it on in the background, earlier just to rerun it back because I had a good time watching it. Like it's pretty well made and solid, for what it is. And one of the better things I've seen this year. This is probably the first film that I watched, horror theme,
Okay.
for this year so far. So that was pretty cool, man, to checking that out. But I highly recommend Fear Below because like shark movies, it's hard to get a good one. They're like you gotta watch 30 shark movies to get one that's halfway decent. And this was
Yeah,
pretty.
especially the ones with that are attached to tornadoes and such.
Yeah, there's another one on the horizon. I think it might get a theatrical release, and that one looks kind of interesting. It seems to be loosely based on the Indianapolis shark incident back in World War II. Indianapolis delivered the
The
bomb.
one that Quentin talks about in
Yeah, that
oh,
was a
okay.
real disaster. So I'm trying to think of the name of that shark film, dude, that's coming out. But I don't know if it's directly based on that or if it's a similar thing. But that one looks good. I'll get the name one of these days. I'll send it to you. Maybe once we're done with this. But
Okay.
that one looks really good. But yeah, yeah, I highly recommend Fear Below.